I just went on tour with my boy Alex, so actually just run that clip.
Guys, van life has officially commenced. I'm really fucking laying in a van.
Something for your something for your
While I was gone, I made 3 passive sales is what I call it. Basically, I didn't touch the Mercari, still found a way to make 3 sales. So I'm gonna pull those out and tell you guys how much they sold for. Away for 10 bucks, which is an absolute steal. It's an Under Armour Freedom Heat Gear shirt, kind of a really nice material in perfect condition. But since it was a return customer, I threw it to him for $10. And I spent, we'll say, I think about 15 cents on this shirt. Next up is this 2008 Virginia Tech AC Championship shirt. Just printed on Gildan. Sold this bad boy for $15. Pretty cool graphic, but overall pretty plain. Happy that this sold. And again, I spent probably like 25 cents on that one. And the last sale of the week is the Southern Proper women's crew neck. Features a dog logo on the corner, which I thought was cool. Paid 50 cents for this, and I ended up selling it for $13. So happy with that as well. So with multiple sales, I print out the shipping label and then write on the back just something to make me figure out what it is. Then I lay them face down on their shirts, and then I go grab poly bags, throw them in, tape the poly bags on, and then ship them out. Just hopped out of bed. The shower's running, as you can obviously see. Today is retail arbitrage day. I've only retail arbitraged like 2 times. Couple things to know when I go retail arbitrage. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm super picky and I look for crazy steals and like really low prices. So don't expect a crazy like shopping haul out of this. I'm going to spend a couple hours, but I don't know how much I'm going to find. Ross and then Marshall's right next to it. Very convenient. Easy today. Dang. All right, so I thought maybe these Peppa Pig play sets would be worth something. There was no price tag on them, but when I scanned the barcode, they were not worth anything. So there I am looking for the prices, kind of going around this toy section. I had already looked at the shoes, hadn't seen much. I thought this Frozen pen set was cool, but it was a little too expensive here at, I think I was at Marshall's, either Marshall's or Ross. I was at Ross, $5. I probably could have turned it to $7. Didn't think it was worth it. Here I am just looking around at some more stuff. I thought that was super cool, that mini playset, but it ended up being like $10 or $15. Here I am in the shoe section. Pure Boost, and then some Jordan, I think Chicago 1 inspired. Looking at some clothes. That piqued my interest because that's Flames, but it was $15. Margins will be pretty tight. I thought that was an alright shirt. I think that was $13. A champion shirt, but it was $10. Alright, the only thing I found was this yellow Smurfs hoodie. Honestly, I paid $16 for it. It has a crazy-ass design, right? Honestly, I was going to keep it for myself because I thought it was a heater, but it's selling pretty consistently for about 50 bucks. So, and I paid $16 for it, so $17.80 after tax. I'm going to have to end up selling it, which is unfortunate, but, you know, what are you going to do? If it doesn't sell for the, I won't sell it for any less than 45. So if it doesn't sell for less than 45, I'm just going to start wearing it. But, hopefully I can turn it into a little bit of a profit. It was kind of a whack day in there. Nothing too crazy. Found this in the clearance section. About the only clearance section thing I could find. Looked at some toys. They were all overpriced. So, honestly, I don't think I have the patience to do retail arbitrage all the time. But every 2 to 3 weeks, I like to get into these Marshalls and Rosses. I may stop at Walmart. I'm not sure. So, as you can see, the retail arbitrage was a complete bust. I could have actually made some money on the Smurfs hoodie, but I decided to keep it for myself, give myself a little treat. I thought it was absolute flames. Wore it to school the next day. Everybody was vibing with it. I thought it was dope. I'm going to keep working at retail arbitrage because I feel like it does have a lot of potential. I got to get a little bit more patient, do a little bit more research, and be willing to take a little bit more risk, which I'm not willing to do right now. But yeah, it's definitely something I want to grow and get into. Another thing I want to talk about real quick was Poshmark. I just started getting into Poshmark. I am actually really vibing with it. I made like 4 sales in the 2 days that I've been doing it, so about 2 sales a day. Going pretty good. I only have about 35 active listings up, and I know bundles are a huge deal because of the flat rate shipping. So what I'm actually going to have to do is grind really hard to get those listings, so about 150. as soon as possible. Tomorrow I have school all day, but in the gaps between classes, I do plan on going to the Goodwill outlet and also the regular Goodwill, checking some things out. I will, of course, bring you guys along for that, but that's going to be the video for tomorrow, not today. I'm actually going to end this video right now. We started a podcast. There is there's a clip on YouTube of a live stream video version, and we also have the audio only version on Spotify, Google Podcasts. We're working on Apple Podcasts, but it hasn't been approved yet. So I'll put the Spotify link to our podcast down there. We actually have a sponsor for our podcast. So if you guys want to listen to it and support, that would be big time. If you haven't already, check out the video version. Just recorded off my laptop. I'm going to get a webcam set up for next episode, which will be filmed this week. It's Tuesday right now. We're going to try to film the podcast either Wednesday or Thursday. And for the podcast, I do actually plan on doing multiple podcasts a week, at least one a week, if not multiple, until we can really find out what works best for us. We got some cool feedback on the last podcast. Thank you to Elo Flips. Shout out you for checking out the channel, commenting, engaging. We're just going to keep grinding, keep posting. We want to get really consistent and be posting every day, getting 1 to 2 podcasts out a week, stuff like that, really growing our social media presence. We do have an Instagram in the works. We have the domain secured, but we haven't posted anything on there yet, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. I'll catch you tomorrow. We'll be going to the Goodwill outlets, and we'll be going to a couple regular Goodwills, and I really got to film more in there, so I will do that for you guys.